Hey people, welcome back to my channel. So in our today's conversation is about this man who has hate symbols tattooed on his head, as you can see on this screen. This man brutally unalived two women. He is Wade Wilson and he is on trial in Florida. The incident took place in 2019. There has been some delays for trial due to multiple reasons. One of them is he tried to escape from jail. What is upsetting the internet is the way women are commenting about his looks, that he looks so sexy, attractive, and maybe they can change him. I decided to divide this video into two. We have men's reaction and women's reaction. So this one is men's reaction. I didn't want it to be too long, so that's why I decided to divide it into two. Please don't forget to go and watch women's reaction. So let's watch the following videos of reaction from different people, and I'll be back to share my own thoughts. Please stick around.
Are y'all really surprised by what some of these women are commenting under the thirst trap compilations of Wade Wilson? You know, the guy who brutally murdered two women and tried to murder his girlfriend? Why do you think this movie series was so popular among predominantly women? I've never seen them, but it's essentially about the love triangle between a woman, a vampire, and a werewolf. Two monsters. And you have women commenting, "I can change him," or "I might need to see my therapist after this," under videos of Wade Wilson, a monster. So again, I ask, why do you think this was so popular? Just sit and think about the kind of character he was and some of the things he did in this movie. Now tell me, why do you think this movie was so popular? Everybody knows this character, right? Of course you do. Why do you think this TV show was so popular among women? It's the same reason why this movie exists, and it's exactly why some women are fantasizing over Wade Wilson. One of women's deepest fantasies is to encounter an aggressive man, maybe even dangerous man, and be the one to tame him. That's why the bad boy archetype as a love interest is as popular as it is, not only in movies, but in real life too. It's not that women actually want a dangerous monster if it came down to it, but they'll still fantasize about it, and some of them might even explore that fantasy. It all comes down to wanting to take that risk and seeing if they can be the one to tame the beast. And now that I look at him, he kind of looked like a grizzly bear. Maybe women weren't lying when they said they choose. Nah, never mind.
All right, let's talk about Wade Wilson, right? Looks aren't everything, but it's most of it. Wade Wilson is a whole psychopath. We know what he does, right? Right? Correct, right? But since women find him attractive, they would still uck him. The whole bad boy fetish, bro, it has to be a mental illness. It's the same complex when women say, "Oh, I love a street guy. I like drug dealers. I like scammers." It's that same thing. I like hood guys. It's the same complex. When you look good as a man or a woman, people tend to let a lot of things slide, bro. For example, Wade Wilson, you could be a whole psychopath killer. You can do it. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you look good. And you will be surprised on how many men are dealing with psychopathic women or crazy women, but they deal with it because she looks good, bro. Looks are everything, bro. Like, to some people, it's crazy, bro. Put it like this. If a handsome dude does something to a woman, he catcalls at her, right? And she finds him attractive, she's not going to be offended. But let an ugly dude catcall at her? Oh, it's harassment. Oh, my goodness.
When I saw the ladies on TikTok lusting after Wade Wilson, I was like, oh, of course, Deadpool's coming out. Of course they lusting after some Wade Wilson. Nah, we talking about this guy. We talking about a man who was apparently convicted of murdering these women. He's a white supremacist, got the Nazi tattoo. That's the Wade Wilson. And just last month, the ladies were talking about how they felt safer with the bear. So I guess, what conclusion do y'all want us as men to come to? Like, what are we supposed to do with all this information? You're lusting after Nazi women murderers, but at the same time, a random man is more dangerous than a bear. Please, ladies, help us out. Give us some answers.
The funny thing is, when I heard this Wade Wilson story, I was about to make a video saying to the ladies how I understand why they chose the bear. Was about to be 100% sympathetic and say most men probably owe y'all an apology. Not to say I don't understand the context of choosing the bear, but judging by the 30-something fan videos that I've seen about Wade Wilson, judging by the hundreds of comments of women talking about how fine he is and how good he looks, with zero remorse for the women he killed, by the way. It's a little bit conflict of interest, contradicting, if you will, don't you think? Don't get it twisted. Women have always confused the shit out of me. How a woman can be literally starving and not know what she wants to eat, that confuses me. How a woman can be mad at her man for leaving the toilet seat up, but he can't get mad for her leaving it down, that confuses me. How a man is a body shaming jerk for not wanting to date an oversized or a big woman, but it's perfectly okay for a woman to not want to date a short guy, that confuses me. And we can sweep all that shit under the rug, but this situation confuses the fuck out of me. Because how do you say I chose the bear to go with the safer route, then opt to choose the devil? Hey, but I guess as long as he's handsome, right? Truth of the matter is, most of y'all chose the bear because you don't know how to choose a man. Bye.
Can we please talk about this Wade Wilson case? So there's this white supremacist dude who just unalived 2 different people, 2 women. And this guy looks, I guess to standards, he looks good, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is that women across the world are going crazy over this dude because of his looks. But he's a white supremacist. This shit is literally the halo effect. No matter what you do, as long as you look good, people will already overlook it. Like, the shit is weird. There are black girls calling this man fine. He has a swastika on his cheek. He wishes you were never here. On top of that, dude literally has 1488 on his neck. He's a white supremacist. I already said this. Probably, he no like black. But still, women are fantasizing over him. It is literally for maybe 2 reasons. 1, face tattoos. 2, this dude's a criminal. We all know what these modern women like. They just like bad boys and dudes who will never give them anything or be anything in their lives. So therefore, this dude is going viral because of his looks, and people do not care what he did. As a collective, have we all lost our minds? Are we all sick now? Can we get a show of hands in the comments? Like, is this shit not sick? This nigga choked out 2 shorties in a matter of a day. Wow, because of his face tattoos. No, he good. Yeah, he can give me something. Women, bro, they're just so weird.
What is this hand signal that Wade Wilson does at the end of his sentencing?
Yeah. So about 2 or 3 months ago, the whole man, bear in the woods thing came up. All you ladies, I choose the bear, I choose the bear. Mr. Wade Wilson comes out on social media. And y'all jumping on that bandwagon. Oh, he's a daddy, look at him, blah, blah, blah. This dude killed 2 women and assaulted another one. And what we realized, all of us that are paying attention, is that the reason you chose the bear is because it's most likely to kill you. So, yeah, and I understand that's not across the board. No, like, oh, that's not me, because that's what you love to do. I mean, the crazy thing is if you really feel that in your heart, you don't even feel the fucking need to defend it. You know? So, yeah, man-bear bullshit. Let's go ahead and knock that shit off, because when given the chance between being safe and choosing the guy with all the tattoos on his face that kills women, you chose the guy that kills women. So, you did not pass the vibe check.
I swear to God, I'm not trolling. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be anything but dead ass serious. But I seen a lot of people talking about Wade Wilson. I'm like, oh shit, the new Deadpool movie is coming out, so they must be doing some type of promotion. I can't wait for it neither. And then I started watching the videos and listening to what they were saying about Wade Wilson. I'm like, damn, I'm pretty much caught up on all the comic books and all that type of stuff. I'm like, I don't remember Wade Wilson doing none of that shit. So I'm like, all right, obviously people don't know that Wade Wilson is basically based off of Deathstroke, which is Slade Wilson. So I'm like, Slade Wilson didn't do none of that shit neither. And then I started to realize this is a real life person that they are talking about, and they describing the crimes that he did, and a real life person is worse than 2 fictional mercenaries that get paid to do this stuff that wouldn't even do this stuff if they gave them this money. That is crazy. A real life person is worse than 2 fictional mercenaries.
Well, after watching the videos from different men, what is your take on this one? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section below. Because so surprising how women not long ago were choosing the bear over a man. And one of the reasons why they were choosing the bear over a man is because the man can alive them. Now, what happened suddenly? This man has done what exactly you didn't want in a man the time you were choosing the bear. But you are here talking about how sick and how he looks so attractive. Like, serious? Ladies, what is wrong with us? This Wade Wilson situation has taught me that us women only fear men we are not attracted to. The man doesn't even look remorseful for the crimes he committed. They think he is fine until he's taking their lives too. This is so disrespectful to the victim's family. You must be mentally ill if you think this guy is good looking or attractive. I now believe that choosing the bear over a man was just a lie, or it was just attention seeking. You know how women are. Anyway, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. See you in the next video, and stay safe.